What am I talking about? I push buttons all the time. That's like my biggest problem. So we're getting in here. It's Mega Man Palu. I've played against Consort before. He's pretty solid. He knows how to do it. I don't know anything about Frogg, though. I can't imagine this is a great matchup for Mega Man, though. Can't imagine. What do you know? What do you know about this so far?
Not a thing.
That's exciting. We're going to learn. Right. Learning experience.
Yeah, I don't think that Palu is as much of a, what's it called? So in Smash 4, she had her reflector as a constant thing. Now it's not nearly as consistent due to the fact that it's tied with her counter. But at the same time, Palu still tends to be able to break through the zones of projectile characters and sort of just nair through things. Or, in that case, up tilt through things.
Yeah. And she always has the option to sort of back up and just explosive flame, which is really troublesome for a lot of zoners because they aren't used to that pressure kind of coming out from under them. I will say, I think Consort's playing pretty well around that, though. I just worry because Palu is so hard to play against when you are behind, and he's very close to losing this stock. Good recovery.
Ooh, I love the idea. Full charge up smash or... Okay, down smash.
Down smash.
I like the idea. Honestly, I feel like any of his smashes would have killed.
Very sneaky. That was very sneaky. I did not see that shield break coming.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was very smart due to the fact that basically Frogg had been getting a little careless with his shield. Ooh.
Yeah,
probably should just held away and air dodged, honestly. I have no idea actually how fast Mega Man's air dodge is, so I could just be saying something completely dumb. But yeah, as far as that goes, he sort of double jumped into the back air.
Yeah, I know it can be hard to deal with that, especially coping with that at ledge against Palu. It's one of those things that's not quite true, but it works more often than not just because it's just difficult to cope with when you're under pressure. Frogg doing a good job keeping a percent lead, though.
Yeah, he was really able to come back from that shield break super fast and get the percent lead back, so good stuff to him. Thus far, though, Consort doing his absolute best to even it up. It's going slow and steady, but it is going.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be kind of the theme of the set, assuming they say these characters, just because Palu looking for her opportunities, Mega Man kind of constantly putting pressure, but only ever really like getting it every once in a while. It's going to be a slow one, but I love watching these kinds of matchups just because you wait. It's like a puzzle, and eventually like the puzzle gets solved, and either the zoner gets like a crazy projectile combo, or the anti-zoner gets in and gets something that they want really badly.
Indeed. Right now, up throw.
Up throw was an interesting choice.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know if I'd call it interesting. Why not just do down throw? It's like...
Okay. Oh, that back air. Smart little... smart play there in neutral to get that stock secured. Ooh.
I like the idea, but of course it is a risk.
The risk reward's there. It is very present. Just like that down smash. Very similar in terms of the risk reward there. It's great if you land it, but Consort able to... Ooh, Consort is feeling himself right now. He is ready to go.
No, absolutely. He's getting hyped up. And that's good to him. He managed to keep it from going too far or anything like that. Didn't even need a shield break or anything like that this time. Just a smooth back air at ledge. But this is already starting to run away from him. As I say that, the nair putting on... Ooh, all the pressure plus that up smash.
That up smash just covers so much real estate, and for so long, it is really tricky to come back from that. But Consort not letting up the pressure here. He's still trying to put Frogg in a corner.
Yeah, this is a lot of I guess similar to
the shield is low. The shield is low. I saw. You saw what he was trying to do there? He was waiting for the. It's Crash Bomb or Crash Buster?
Crash Bomber.
Crash Bomber. Yeah. The Crash Bomber to explode and lock Frogg and shield, and that F smash was super cheeky. I love that.
Ooh, rolls in and gets caught by the back air. Good recovery. trying to pressure the ledge. This is his win condition.
Absolutely.
He needs to be able to maintain this pressure, but Frogg is going to teleport right out of that.
Frogg looking for one good read here. Consort.
Can't shield grab that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No. Oh, that spacing. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's just going to eat the leaf shield all the way up. Good recovery.
Wow.
Yeah, again, okay.
Yeah, and that's going to take game one.
Ooh. Yeah, he managed to get that. He seems...
He seems pretty happy with himself there. That was such an interesting game because it felt like Consort was in the driver's seat theoretically. Like, he was putting in the pressure, he was the one actively, but we found he was at a deficit very, like, a lot of that game, and he was sort of clawing his way back, and then he got what he wanted there at the end, and it was, you know, it was very interesting to watch. I love watching Mega Man players. I know that, like, a lot of people don't, but seeing them, the way they sort of maneuver around, using their kit, and figuring out what they want and how they get what they want. And he's got his glasses, I think, broke. That's interesting.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. I hope they're not prescription because that would genuinely ruin my day.
Yeah.
But he seems to be shrugging it off for better or for worse. So going to Kalos here. I don't know if I would willingly take a Mega Man to Kalos. I don't know if I would do that. Frogg has got some guts, though, and so far it's panning out for him. He's able to get these some low % damage here, getting Consort up to about 50.
Yeah, and so I think this is really the difference, and it's something that I mentioned in G from MD set a little bit back. It's like you can notice the difference between, I guess, just in the game when certain players are converting way more than others, and Frogg is getting way more conversions and significantly more pressure than Consort's putting on. Consort, on the other hand, he's sort of getting like nickel and dime hits, and I think that's part of the reason why he got that shield break in game one, because, well, I mean, you're not really feeling threatened. You're just like,
right.
Oh, I'll just keep
It's like,
shielding.
well, I'm not taking damage, so I can keep doing this. And so good on Consort to recognize that and to really twist a bad situation around. But now that now that he's done that shield break, is Frogg going to continue to allow him to pressure, or is he going to start looking to sort of shut that down before it even begins? And that back throw very narrowly taking that stock.
Ooh, I love these recoveries from Consort. He's mixing it up. Yeah, he's mixing it up just as much as he needs to, except that DI in was always the mistake.
Yeah, I mean, again, that Palutena down throw, you gotta be careful with how you DI that, because it is completely the difference between life and death. It's a very good throw.
Yep. And you see here just pretty much what was that, a 0 to 47?
Yeah.
But that's a perfect example of what this has been.
Mm-hmm.
All right, going to try and put on pressure. He says can't shield at ledge, but then going to go off a little bit too aggressively.
Mm-hmm. Back air, not enough to seal the deal there. But that was so sneaky. That down air, and immediately, I guess it auto-canceled, or maybe the lag was over and he just landed. But that was a very beautiful little trap from Consort.
It was an excellent catch.
But Frogg is not letting up here. 83% deficit, and it's a tough. Oh man.
That was a good air dodge, though not too great of a punish coming out from Frogg. I think it was a good thing on Consort's part, but very poor from Frogg's part.
Frogg kind of wanted it all there, and there are times for that, but I just feel like, get that percent, get something safe.
I mean,
but he air dodged out of that. That's interesting.
I mean, like, the down smash wasn't a bad idea, especially because he has a full 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So he could have sort of just chilled the entire time, waited for the air dodge lag to be over,
true.
punished on reaction, and that would have been Consort's stock.
Oh, that didn't...
Fascinating.
We're learning so much here.
What was
that?
Learning. Was that like both?
So he reflected the Crash Bomber as it exploded, but it still hit him because you can do friendly fire from the Crash Bomber. So he was just kind of out of luck there.
You know,
you love the idea. You love the being able to think about that and being able to be like, I've got a smart idea. But it just at least that's what I think happens.
Well, see, what I mean is like, it seemed to have exploded as a projectile, or a projectile was coming towards him that caused the reflector to activate instead of the counter. Because if it was the counter that activated, he should have been safe.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. Like if he had timed that, that's so weird.
I don't understand any of it. But in either case, what I do understand is Nair chains into other aerials, a fair or a bear. And it seems like Consort is understanding it as well the hard way.
Yeah, not able to figure out how to get around it. And again, that DI in on the down throw. We got to be careful here.
I wonder if he's doing that because he's afraid of having to recover from a forward throw.
But Palu's forward throw is not that good.
No, not at all. But neither is Mega Man's recovery.
That's fair. Oh, jeez. That might... No, he's... Okay.
Yeah, that'll do it, though. Oh, no, it won't. I'm a liar. That will. That absolutely will. No, but so, for example, I guess if Palutena is able to forward throw him at that particular angle, then he gets fewer options in terms of how he's going to avoid Palutena afterwards, because she can jump off and cover that space with Nair. However, if he's going to be a little bit closer, then maybe he's trying to mix it up. But considering that in either case you're in a bad position, like down throw bear is going to do the exact same thing, it's probably better to just DI for the down throw bear.
Yeah. It's, you know...
Less damage, too.
Yeah, Palu has those mix-ups, and it's really important to make those correct decisions in the moment. And I know it's frustrating for me when I've just taken 60% from Nair chains and am just, like, hating that down throw for all of that it gives. But you really have to be you have to be aware of what percent you're at and what situation the other player is going for. I'm interested to see this stage counterpick from Consort, because I thought Kalos would be a good stage for Mega Man, and here we're at Yoshi's story, so maybe I just don't know anything.
Leaf Shield seems to be a very interesting tool in this matchup because it doesn't seem like it's been doing anything so far, but then at the same time... Actually, yeah, it just doesn't seem like it has been doing anything so far. That's pretty much it. It's either he throws it directly into a shield, or Palutena just nairs or whatever through it. Yeah,
I think the thing about Leaf Shield is really good at disrupting ground games, and Palutena doesn't kind of care about that. If she can position herself correctly and anticipate, her time spent on the ground is very limited. So I can see where that would be a kind of a tricky thing to deal with if you're Mega Man. This game looking a little bit like the last.
Yeah.
Consort had a pretty huge deficit here.
Yeah, Consort needs to figure out something to get more than just pokes in terms of neutral wins. And I don't know exactly... So I don't know enough about Mega Man to say exactly what he could be doing here in terms of damage, but it's not this, whatever it is.
I think... The biggest thing, I'm seeing some opportunities, but I'm also seeing, I think, some missed opportunities. I think Consort is relying on his defensive options when Frogg chooses to try and pressure him. And I'm wondering, okay, but there's no follow-up. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just very, he's gone. He left.
I also don't agree with the up smash either time. Like, I assumed it could have been a misinput the first time, but then a misinput for what? Yeah,
I don't know. Frogg doing a really good job, though, of kind of keeping the game's tempo comfortable and keeping Consort on his toes. I mean, he's just kind of avoiding all of Consort's damage and then getting some pretty big strings of his own before Consort can do anything about it.
By the way, I might be completely slow because I just noticed Frogg's tag. Is he a melee player? Seems like he's a melee player.
You know, maybe he's just like thinking about the game, and I don't know. I could see it. I could see him being a melee player. I'm not sure. We'd have to ask him, you know.
Oh, no, I'm saying because his tag is literally
melee.
I
know, but sometimes people put their tags as silly things all the time. You know, you can't always trust. I mean, the 3 exclamation points, do we really think he's that excited about melee? Of course he
every
is.
Melee fan
every Melee fan
is that about
is
Melee? Yeah.
Is every Melee fan's at 3
Like, I don't know what you're
exclamation
talking
points.
about. It's like, yes, I do think he's that excited about Melee.
Every Melee fan's at 3 exclamation points. Oh, wow. That's all. I love parrying in this game. It's so funny.
Yeah, can we just say this is absolutely rough. I have no idea what Consort's going to be able to do to come back.
This is just so precise from Frogg. It's just like he seems to know what Consort wants and just figures out a way to not get hit by it.
I mean, it's just also that Palutena just straight up has better
Also
coverage
true.
and conversions. It's like Consort's not going to win playing the same game that he's been playing.
Right. I feel like some of the interesting things we were seeing in Game 1 where Consort was getting like the shield break and just a lot of that is just kind of left. It is gone. And now we got a back air to take out of stock, but this is still such a huge deficit.
Yep. I'm going to predict a down throw into back air.
I think back throw
Oh, no,
here.
just a back throw here because he's turned around. Oh, that's going to be it. Oh, no, it's not.
That just barely hanging on there. That air dodge. And
Yeah.
not going to do it, but again, anytime Mega Man's going off stage, it's kind of rough.
Yep.
It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, and he's really not getting any good punishes either on
Right.
these things. Like not on the forward tilts or anything of that nature. He's not getting good punishes. That was really good. If he just
Yeah.
went for the nair, that was a wrap. But that's going to be a wrap too.
that's
Oh no, it's not.
God, good lord.
Damn it,
Consort,
Mega
it's
Man,
like,
make me a
I hear
liar.
you. Oh.
Oh, well.
Well, really dominating performance by Frogg, just kind of showing why that matchup is very interesting for Palutena and very painful for Mega Man.
Yeah, I truly don't know. Yeah, well, now I'm going to go get beaten on stream, so see
Oh,
y'all.
that's fun.